let's talk about how we're turning rental cars into real estate. Now, I've seen an interesting post from a guy about Section 8 housing. Let's take a look. He says ways to make money without scamming. This is important nowadays, especially in Atlanta, right? First of all, he says you find a home and the home was $80,000. You put $8,000 down on the home, step 2. You rent it on Section 8 and the home is rented for $1,400, it says, and the profit from that leaves you $600 a month. You buy one of these properties every 6 months, and after 5 years, you have 10 properties for and you're making passive income of $6,000 a month. Got a lot of questions about this example. Not saying it doesn't happen. I'm trying to figure out where you buying $80,000 houses at. Secondly, I want to know, where does the $8K come from every 6 months if you're only making $600 a month profit? Because that's only $3,600. But let me tell you how we're turning rental cars to real estate, because this is actually possible when you find a car and one time you spend $5,500. No initial money needs to be taken out of your pocket after this $5,500 is spent. You rent it on AC to go. Some of you know Turo, we have our own app. Get ready for it, right? And the profit from our rentals on average are $1,000, some more, $1,000 a month. While we rent to rideshare drivers, they keep the cars all the time. So with the same example here, if you buy a car every 6 months, buying 2 cars a year, in 3 years, you have $6,000 a month. But let's talk about where it gets real fun. Technically, after you bought that first car, in 6 months when you go to buy the next car, you're now making $2,000 a month. So in after the $2,000 a month, your next car purchase doesn't have to be in 6 months, it's 3 months. So that on the 9th month, you're now making $3,000 a month, right? And so that means in 2 more months, at your 11th month, you're at 4 cars that make $4,000 a month, and you only spent $5,500. Now, give or take, we might run into a situation where we have to use some of the pot, so it may take a little longer. So we might turn this to 12 or 13, but you'd be at 4 cars, $4,000 a month. If you're not touching the money, if you let your investment roll, so you can let this investment roll till you get this to a 6-figure business. You let this turn into a 6-figure business. Like I told you, we're teaching people how to build a 6-figure business, and that's how we turn rental cars into real estate money.